Hey guys, it's Chelsea Messenger with Picks and Parlays. We're talking college hoops. We've got a rivalry matchup between Carolina and Duke.
It's Super Bowl week, and we've got a super code for you. The code is super for 20% off the entire website at picksandparlays.net.
Duke favored at home -3. The total is 145, but of course, this is not the rivalry meeting that we're used to seeing. These are two teams that have been struggling mightily this season. Carolina is 11-6 on the year, 6-10-1 against the spread. Meanwhile, Duke is 7-6, but 3-10 against the spread. We've got Chip Chirimbes joining us to talk some college hoops, who has a big weekend ahead when it comes to college basketball. And also, of course, the Super Bowl. You can head to picksandparlays.net. 14-4 on his sides and totals on the NFL this season. And then he's got his Fab Five this Sunday for college basketball. So all kinds of juicy plays from Chip. Chip, let's dive into this one. Carolina Duke, usually a good one, as I mentioned, all that stuff in the intro. What's your take on this year's matchup?
These two teams are formidable in the past. This year has been an anomaly for them. North Carolina is 11-6 on the year. 6 losses for them at this point is a large number, but they're only 6-10-1 against the points. And for Duke, it's been even worse. They're 7-6, and they've only covered 3 games, and they're 2-6 against the number at home. 3 points seems like the right number to be between these two teams. But they've struggled offensively the entire year. North Carolina has been a great rebounding team, particularly offensively, a year in and year out, and this year is no different. But they just don't shoot as well as they have in the past, and it's really hurt them. They're 1-6 against the points on the road and only have won 2 of 7 outright. So this game, I think, with these two teams struggling offensively and these two teams struggling to win, I expect this to be a tough defensive battle right down to the end, and I expect this game to go under the total. And as a matter of fact, to reinforce it, I can tell you that North Carolina has gone under 13 of their last 19 games overall, and Carolina's gone under Chelsea 37 times in their last 55 outings. So I think this game goes under the total. Then you're not going to have to worry about who's going to get the edge to win the game outright. But I see it as a defensive affair because these teams just don't have the offensive firepower that they've had in the past.
Yeah, I don't even know if I'd call it a defensive affair. I just think that the offenses just aren't that great this season. UNC relies heavily on pounding the paint and really working that rebounding advantage because they are really good when it comes to rebounds, second in the nation in total rebounds. So they do have that going for them. But when it comes to field goal percentage and 3-point percentage, both these teams not very good, shooting 43% from the field, Carolina is, and just 30% from 3 points. So, and even worse, shooting 66% from the free throw line, which is not good if you're a team that likes to pound the paint, and get fouled and shoot free throws. So a lot of tough numbers for these two once really formidable teams and formidable offenses. And also, you won't have the adrenaline of the Cameron Crazies. Usually there's all kinds of momentum. It's still a rivalry game, so I think both teams will be up for this, but a little bit less maybe, I think, without that huge home crowd advantage for Duke. Anything else you think bettors should know before betting on this one?
And it just said it's so disappointing to see these two teams. Like you said, they used to be so formidable, and this could be a game between two top 4, 5, 3 ranked teams, and yet they're nowhere near the rankings this year. Very disappointing.
Yeah, maybe the lines aren't as sharp because this actually isn't one of the marquee matchups of the day. There's all kinds of top 25 matchups. That's maybe wishful thinking on my part, but it's just crazy how this isn't even one of the headline grabbers of the day when it comes to college basketball because there's so many good teams out there. And these two are not 2 of them. At least they haven't been to start the season. All right, well, that's going to do it for our college hoops talk here on Picks and Parlays. Great stuff from Chip Chirimbes. As always, you can get his stuff at picksandparlays.net. Of course, you're going to want to see his Super Bowl picks and his Fab Five college basketball picks. Chip, thanks for joining us on Picks and Parlays.